Unexpected expenses can strike at any moment, and that tight knot in your stomach is a clear warning sign your financial stability is at risk. Many people overlook critical warning signs regarding their emergency funds, leading to a cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. Imagine saving a bit, but every time you think about tapping into that emergency fund, fear grips you. You might wonder, what if I need it later? This is just caution. It's a symptom of deeper financial trauma that clouds your judgment and makes you second-guess every financial decision. Have you found yourself comparing your financial journey to others on social media? That's not just envy, it's a sign that your money mindset is out of balance. Consider this: you're at the grocery store, and what should be a simple shopping trip suddenly fills you with anxiety. You see a new brand of detergent, but your heart races with thoughts of what if I can't afford it later. This hesitation can lead to overspending or inadequate savings. What if you're ignoring signs that your financial foundation is shakier than you think? Those small expenses dining out impulse but chip away at your emergency fund, and dismissing them can lead to dangerous habits. Just when you think you're in control, a minor car repair sends you spiraling, and panic sets in as you realize your emergency fund isn't what you believe. It's often easier to ignore these issues than confront them. Financial trauma creates blind spots, and that cushion you thought you had may just be an illusion. But what if you could turn this around? Start by acknowledging your fears instead of letting them dominate your decisions. Rethink your emergency fund not just as savings, but as a proactive approach to your finances. Ask yourself, how can you build a safety net that truly feels secure? What if you set up a separate account for emergencies and that remains untouched until absolutely necessary? As you navigate this journey, remember that discomfort is a sign of growth. Reflect on your relationship with money and the narratives you hold. Here's the key takeaway: your emergency fund isn't merely a cushion, it's a reflection of your mindset. Recognizing the signs of financial trauma is your first step toward reclaiming your financial freedom. Next time you hesitate to spend or save, ask yourself, are you letting fear dictate your choices? It's time to rewrite that narrative. Did you know your emergency fund could actually be a ticking time bomb? Many of us believe we are saving for a rainy day, but what if that storm is brewing in our minds? A lot of us have a skewed sense of financial safety. You might feel secure, but hidden beliefs about money can turn your strategy into something risky. Imagine this: you've built a solid emergency fund, yet every time a small expense pops up, you feel that tightness in your chest. Why does it seem like a disaster? It's because financial trauma influences how you approach your savings. Past experiences like watching a parent struggle or facing unexpected bills can create a narrative that clouds your judgment. You might find yourself hoarding cash, convinced you need more, when the real issue lies in your mindset. Consider this scenario: a friend loses their job. They had a good emergency fund, but in a panic, they withdrew everything. Instead of waiting for the right moment, they made desperate choices. Does that resonate with you? That fear is just anxiety, it reflects deep-seated beliefs. Every time you check your bank balance, does it feel like a roller coaster ride? That's your financial trauma at work, pushing you into survival mode. But here's the good news: this cycle doesn't have to continue. You can take back control. The first step is recognizing that discomfort. It's time to break the silence around money. What if, instead of viewing your fund as just a safety net, you saw it as a tool for empowerment? Imagine a world where your savings are a source of confidence, not fear. Before we wrap up, take a moment to reflect: what past experiences are shaping your current choices? Identifying them is crucial. The uncomfortable truth is that financial trauma distorts not just your strategies, but your entire mindset about money. So the next time you feel that familiar knot in your stomach over finances, pause and reflect. Explore your feelings about money. This could unlock a healthier approach to your emergency fund. Remember, it's not just about the numbers in your account, it's about the peace of mind those figures bring. So, what are you willing to change today? What if I told you that financial trauma could be sabotaging your emergency fund without you even realizing it? Surprising, right? The truth is, many of us get caught in a cycle that distorts our money mindset. You might believe you have a solid saving plan. Most people don't recognize how their past experiences with money shape their saving habits today. It's not just about being frugal or sticking to a budget, it runs much deeper. Imagine this: you've finally set aside a little nest egg, but every time you look at that money, an unsettling feeling washes over you. You remember when money was tight, and suddenly that safety net feels more like a ticking clock. This is where your financial trauma starts to skew your perception. When faced with even a small unexpected expense, panic can set in. You might hesitate to dip into your savings, fearing it will lead you back to that struggle. So what do? You might freeze, avoiding the decision altogether, creating a cycle of anxiety that jeopardizes your financial future. Now let's take a step back. What if you've been conditioned to believe that having an emergency fund guarantees absolute security? The uncomfortable truth is that this mindset can lead you to hoard money instead of using it wisely. Picture someone with a solid emergency fund who still feels a gnawing fear with every financial decision. They might miss opportunities to invest or even enjoy life. This is how financial trauma can trap you in a fear-based approach to money, preventing you from growing your wealth. Every time you ignore your financial fears, they don't just disappear. They linger and often manifest in your spending or saving habits. It's not just about the numbers in your bank account, it's about the stories you tell yourself. So what can you do? Start by acknowledging these feelings instead of running from them. Confronting that discomfort allows you to untangle the emotional knots influencing your financial choices. Think of it as a journey. You are not just saving money, you are reclaiming your freedom from the past. Focus on building a relationship with your finances.